Hello everyone, this is Admiral Playerovski bringing you the second part of the Welcome Back special. If you haven't checked out part 1, then check that one out. Although it's pretty much the same as this video, except it's reversed. It's the opposite. It's the same, but it's the opposite. It just basically means that we'll have the exact same ships as we had last time, only this time I will be fighting the battle from the German perspective, the German point of view. Just need to make sure that I add in all the ships exactly as they were last time. I've actually made a note of all the ships for both the Allied and Axis powers to make sure that everything is exactly as it should be. Right, we need to add in the Barrack and the Cumberland as well, and then 2 light cruisers. We will add in the Newcastle and Southampton. There we go, and I do believe it's 3 destroyers next. Let's scroll through these ships and find a destroyer, or the destroyer class rather. Let's see, we've got... there they are. 3 JK class destroyers. Completes the picture for the Allies. We will also give the Allies 3 aircraft, just as a bit of a curveball. Navy will be German this time, and let's add in... we might as well add in the Stukas. Add in 3 Stukas over here, and now time for the German ships. So let's switch this to here. We've got the Hudson, we've got the Berlichingen, and now for the Lutzow, which I am using to counter the Hood. I know it's not the best comparison really, but the Germans don't have the equivalent of a British battle cruiser, so I'm a bit, unspoilt for choice. My hand is forced in what I can do, and well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens in this video, of course, and the previous one if you've not watched it already. Right, I do believe it's time for some destroyers, so we will go for the Type 1936A mob class destroyers. We'll have 3 of those. That's 2, and that is 3 over here. I do believe we can't add any more ships. Nope. Nope. Right. Sunderland bomb, Stuka bomb, Initiative British, Navy German. I do believe at this point we are ready for combat. So here we go. Oh, not good. Why are they going for one of the heavy cruisers? The second one they've managed to pick off. Oh no, no, no. Unbelievable. Oh, that's horrible. Who has been so badly battered and bruised already? I mean, having said that... Really? Really? That's what we're going for? Having said that, I'd much rather it be a heavy cruiser than one of the battleships. And they've already used up all their aircraft. Now, I do believe that the best thing I can do is for me to hold back my aircraft again, as I've done in previous videos. Have I done that in previous videos? I don't remember if I have. I probably have done. It's been 6 months, so I'm not exactly sure what to expect. These are all too far away, aren't they? Will they deploy smoke? No. Before we do anything, it's the Blucher. Oh no. How are you doing? Forward spotter, aft spotter, forward radar, aft radar destroyed, ATAR and AAA well, no. Sorry, I've messed that up. Forward spotter, aft spotter, forward radar, aft radar, heavy damage, and ATAR and AAA are destroyed. I was expecting pumps to be damaged as well, but it seems that the pumps aren't damaged. Well, time for a battle plan. Berlichingen is over here, Hutton is over here, so Hutton goes for the Lion over here, and Berlichingen goes for the Temera over here. Right, well, let's get up to flank. Let's about 20 degrees should bring all the guns in. Here we go. Right. Suggested elevation of 15.4. Because I don't have any idea what to do, 15.4 is what I shall do. Well, open fire. Fire! Oh yes, go on. Wow! That's great. Beautiful hits. That could possibly make up for the dreadful, dreadful events that have been forced upon my heavy cruiser. One of the heavy cruisers, the Blucher. So you're going for the Lion? Yes. Yes, you are. Right. Suggested elevation of 18 degrees. Let's go 18. Actually, no, let's go back to north. Let's see the guns be raised from this angle. I think it just looks really cool. You can see the guns moving up. Makes you feel as if you're there. Right, open fire. From this angle, I think, would be best. Fire! Oh, hang on. That was close to hitting the hood. Right. I think that what we'll do with the Admiral Hipper is actually we'll go flank. We'll go to starboard to immediately try and get around the Blucher. And then that way the Blucher will make a smoke screen and it'll hopefully cover the H-39s for some time. Right, well, who would the Blucher have gone for? For the Berwick. So that means the Admiral Hipper will... No, the Blucher would have gone for the Cumberland. So the Admiral Hipper will go for the Berwick. 13.4 is suggested. And let's do just that. There we go. Fire! Go on. Those are pretty good. That That's not so good. Smoke. I think so, yes. I wouldn't usually use a heavy cruiser for a smoke screen, but unfortunately I basically have to. Because let's be honest, the Blucher is in no fighting condition right now. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. I was thinking that because there's a smoke screen directly across our viewpoint, the smoke, we can't see the target. I was expecting to not get any targeting information, but apparently we can see through the smoke. I mean, I'm not complaining about that. It's far from it. I'm actually surprised in a good way. But yeah, that was kind of unexpected, really. Fire! One hit, perhaps? Yep, right on the top. So that's possible damage to spotters and all radars. Now, let's see. Leipzig. Full or flank? I think just to keep formation a little bit, to avoid potential collisions, I will have the Leipzig steam at full. There we go. And the Leipzig will go for the one that's closer. So Nuremberg will go for the Southampton, so you go for the Newcastle. Oh, it's a mighty high elevation, 36.9. Oh wow. That's 36.9. Look how high those guns are pointing. It's extremely high elevation. But nevertheless, fire. How's the range looking? Surprisingly good, I would say. I wasn't expecting it to be that good. Yeah, you keep it at full as well, I think. Let's have you turn 20 degrees. So you will be going for the Southampton, I believe. Yes. Alright, the elevation suggestion isn't as ridiculous as before. Fire! We're long, so we're even closer than what I thought. Right, Z31. You're going to... Actually, if you go to flank, would you not cover one of the battleships already with your smoke screen? I think it would do. It would blow that way, and it probably would do. Z32. Oh yes, yes! I've just remembered. I have airstrike capabilities, so you will actually not do any smoke screens, mostly because you're not in position to do that. Instead, I will check out how we're looking in terms of airstrikes. Can we deploy some bombers, perhaps, in a decent way, to potentially damage one of these ships? Steering is heavily damaged on the Tamarack. I think I'll hold it for now. I really do. Simply because if some of their anti-aircraft guns are damaged. That'll mean that they won't be as effective in shooting my aircraft down when they do come eventually. Yeah, you can cover the second battleship. Right, so hard to starboard and then you go backwards actually. Here we go. Line opens up. Of course. They're going for one of the H-39 battleships. Tamara? Are they going for their usual tactic? Can't gauge it who that was aimed for. No! No! Ouch! First hit scored on one of the battleships. Cumberland now. I've just realised I'm crossing their T. They're only using their forward guns to fire, but I've just fired broadsides from all ships that I decided to fire with. Well, that's advantageous to me. Mind you, they've really put themselves ahead with pretty much destroying the blue ship straight away. Of course, that's a bit ironic that the blue ship meets this sort of fate in this battle, because in real life, the real life heavy cruiser Blucher was sunk during the invasion of Norway. I believe it was 5 days after leaving the shipyard. Literally 5 days after leaving the shipyard, and she was sunk straight away. I think. If memory serves me correctly, that's what happened. But it doesn't have to serve me correctly. Right, so... Berlushingan, how are you going to go? I would say... I'd say keep your speed up, because the destroyer is going to be quicker anyway. So move as you are. You were the one that scored the good hits. Yes. Steering like damage. Right. We've got no information here, but we do have information here. Right. 15.4 was good. I reckon maybe about half a degree less this time. Let's try about 49. Because they've come forward a little bit. Right. Fire! Yes, that was 4 hits, I believe. Now time for the Hutton. So, the Hutton was long on the Lion. A million miles away? No smoke, in fact. See, this time we're obscured by the smoke screen, as you can see. As you can see, we can't see the target. See, we can't see it. It's hidden by the smoke, so there's no way to gauge accurate data. Totally makes sense, and once again, I'm not complaining about that. Right, 18. I'm going to assume they'll tell me to go less. I'd say maybe about 15.5. There we go. Close enough. Fire! Not brilliant, but also not terrible either. Admiral Hipper now, out of the smoke. Ta-da! You're targeting the barrack. 13.4 was a little bit long, they're saying. Do I agree? Yeah, a little bit. Let's go to about 12.3. Excuse me. Fire! that's pretty good. Good shooting there. Again, you basically make smoke. All you can do, really. I'm too scared to use the blue share. Just keep making smokety smoke and just hope for the best, I guess. I'll take it down a bit to about here. Fire! Long or short on target? Technically on target, I guess. Move the Leipziger along. Ah yes, 36.9 degrees and we scored hits. They have come forward a little bit, so I'm going to drop that down to about 35.5. Fire! It takes such a long time to travel the distance because it's a huge distance. We've straddled them, but we've not hit them. Shell splashes all around. But no shells hit the target. 27.6 was there, so I'd say probably about 24.7. Fire! Is that any better? Is that any better? Not really, no. Z31, you're chasing one of these, the Berlichingen, I believe it is. Keep chasing them, keep covering them with the smoke screen. I guess the Z32 can just sort of do whatever for now. Slight turn perhaps. Just, you know, keeping track of the ships as they move. Yes, you continue going backwards. They're not going to ram, are they? Oh! Is everyone going for the blue now? Or am I just imagining things? Yes, they are all. That's interesting. Why would they all go for the blue shell? Is it because she's the closest one? That's the only reason why. No! That's the only reason why I'd think that they'd go for the blue shell. Oh, the barracks. What's going on here? So the Admiral Hipper's been hit. Apart from the barrack, they're all going for the blue shell. I've no idea who that was aimed at. Let's see who Newcastle aims for. Oh yeah, that's easily for the blue shell. Missed by a million miles, but I can still tell. Southampton for the blue shell as well. No, they seem really fixated on my Admiral Hipper class heavy cruisers for some reason. I can't possibly think why. Oh, the Jackals joined in. Shells fall short. I'm guessing the Jaguar and the Jervis will not do anything. Yes. Right. So, let's move the Berlichingen along. Any additional damage, by the way? So main spotter and main radar with heavy damage now. Not bad, not bad. That was, yeah, not too bad at all. I'd say low 14s then. Let's try 14-1. Fire! Not too bad, I guess. No damage caused to the Lion, even though we scored what I believe were hits high up in the superstructure. .6 was there. Let's drop it by 1 degree, I think. Fire! Looking good. Not bad, I'd say. So, Beric, has anything happened to you? Yes, main spotter, main radar, heavy damage, AAA destroyed. So those were good hits then last time. And I would say, once again, yeah, about 1 degree down. Fire! Good. That's all good. And you continue bravely making smoke, hiding your friends. There's 1 hit scored on the hood here. I'd say probably about 1 and a bit degrees. About there. Fire! Alright, that's 2 hits. 35.5 and they're saying 33.5. I'll go 34.6. Or 7. Fire! Maybe some hits this time? Oh, come on! How long can we keep missing for? That's what I want to know. Right, this time much lower. Much lower. Fire! Now this time we're short, are we? 1 hit. 1 hit. Very well. Suppose I'll take that. Keep on going, catch up with the Berlichingen gun and then hold steady with the smoke screen. I guess you just keep doing this instead of just turning, I guess. I don't really have a good use for that destroyer just yet. Yeah, I reckon 1 more backwards. 1 more turn going backwards and then we should be fine. Lion's turning. Lion is turning. Potentially we could be thinking about getting the aircraft out. Wah! No, that's too far away to cause damage, I think. Hood's turned a bit as well. Oh yeah, that's fine as well. Nowhere near the target. Oh. You alright? Well, you're not alright because you're exploding. Secondary explosion on the Beric means she's not alright. And that's good for me in this specific situation. So they've all missed the Blucher so far. Newcastle looks like she wants to get a broadside in next time. Questionable underwater hit. It was very close to the ship, but at the same time it was a 6-inch shell. But at the same time that part of the ship is unarmoured, so it's like you're hitting something that's completely unarmoured. So, I don't know. I don't think so though. I was forced. Oh, come on. Jackal with a devastating broadside directed at the Blucher. Jaguar no action, Jervis. No action still. Right. Berlichingen, you carry on as you have been. Any additional damage to the Temeraire? AAA light damage. So, basically no. 14.1 was there. I'd say go down by about half a degree or so again. There we go. Fire! No, still long. Hutton, hide behind the smoke screen. Hide. Good. Good job. Right, 14.7 was right there. Maybe about half a degree or so. Fire! Closer to 1 degree than half, but still. Oh yeah! Beautiful! With 7 out of 8 hits. 7 out of 8 shells fired were hits. That's really good. Propulsion, main spotter, main radar light damage, AAA destroyed on the barrack. Good. Stop it down another 1 degree or so. Fire! We've really blown the barrack apart now. Oh, disengage or not disengage? I think you'll be scuttled anyway. So I might as well have you make a smoke screen still. Any damage on the hood, perhaps? No, the hits we're scoring aren't really causing a lot of damage. About half a degree less, I think. Fire! I suppose they are 11-inch shells, but... Well, we've set a fire, so maybe that'll cause some damage. Let's see, Newcastle's over here. I don't remember if we scored any hits or not. Fire! Let's see if we can score some hits this time. Looking. Yeah, looking. That's all we can do. We can look on in disbelief as we once again straddle the target but fail to actually hurt it in any way. Let alone any substantial way. So 20.4 was right there. It was a little bit short, I believe. If I go back 20.6, fire, will that be alright? Yes. Yes, it will. Good. That's good shooting, I would say. Maybe go down to full, perhaps? No, I'd say keep it at flank for one more time. Going at flank. Z32. You will now check if we could potentially deploy an aircraft successfully. So not on the Temeraire, she's not turned. How about the Lion? Oh, now then. I do believe if the Lion turns a bit more... No, we... Go on, I think we'll try one now. Oh, and this will be a Stuka as well. I've not done a Stuka bombing run in 6 months. This will be my first ever time. Well, not ever time, but first time in 6 months. Mind you, I'm already starting to sound like I'm making an excuse for messing this up. But here we go. Good. Good. Those were really good. Very clean. Very clean. Let's check the Lion to see what damage we've caused, if any. Aft spotter heavy damage, aft radar heavy damage, AAA light damage. So basically we've not really caused severe damage here. Right, I think now it's time that we got this ship moving a little bit. I will go for another bombing run, as we are pretty much, you know, in line to do very well here. Ooh, that's close. Ooh, that's close. That is very close. They put the fire out. on the hood? Excuse me, I believe they have. I think they have done. Eric bravely steaming forward with 2 turrets still firing. Cumberland's turned. She's trying to overtake the light cruiser ahead of her. Got no idea. No, Newcastle hasn't turned to unmask the rear guns. Oh, perfect. Right in between. That's nice. Thank you for that. Southampton. Yeah, again, very nice. Right in the ocean where there is no ship that could be damaged. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. That's bad. That's bad. Jaguar making manoeuvres, but still no action. Jervis opens up with 2 turrets at the front of the ship. Shells fall short. And you carry on. So 13.5 was still a bit long, I remember. Let's go down to 12.7 then. Fire! Yeah, still kind of long. Now Hudson's hidden perfectly behind the smoke screen. Oh, that's beautiful. Perfect obstruction here by the smoke screen. 13.9 was there. I'll drop it down to 13. Fire! Go on, yes! Oh, what a shot! That's 2 turrets destroyed at once, straight away. Excellent. Or at least I think so, I don't want to... No. It was alright. 10.6 was right there. We seem to drop it by about a degree every time, and that seems to work. Fire! Let's hope it works again. No, we were short this time. We overdid it with the dropping of the elevation. Keep making smoke. The hood is slowing down, however. It must have caused some damage, and they've not put that fire out. Any damage? No, not at all. Good, good, good. But because they're slowing down, I can now determine with great confidence that we're hurting them. Fire! Because they would be slowing down otherwise. I don't think they're slowing down because they think they've thought to themselves, you know what, let's start slowing down now for no reason at all. You know, we've had enough of sailing at top speed, let's just, you know, gradually decrease our speed for absolutely no reason at all. Because we can, you know. Pretty sure that, you know, they're trying to sail at top speed, but, you know, there's holes in the ship which prevent that from happening. Here we go. Alright, it's 1 hit, which is 1 more than we've scored so far. Any hits last time? Yes, I believe there were hits. Right, let's drop that down to about 19.9. Fire! Looking good. Yeah, that's a couple of hits, I think. So Z31, you will pretty much continue as you are. Let me drop down to full for now. I don't want you overtaking the Berlusconi gun, just, you know, mask the smoke screen. Right, Z32, you will deploy 1 more airstrike, I think. I believe it's time for that. But I don't think you'll do it on the Lion. If we have a look at the Lion, after spotter, after radar, heavy damage, B turret, Y turret destroyed, and AAA with light damage. I think we'll be better off going for the Temera potentially, even though the wind isn't exactly where I want it. But I think I'm going to take a risk and go in, even though the wind isn't exactly where I want it to be, because I think we'll be so low when we'll release the bombs, the wind won't drift them that far, I don't think. Might even go in a little bit into the wind, so that we somewhat counter the force of the wind. Right, here we go, launch. Good. Pretty good hits. What damage have we caused, if any? Yes! That's exactly what I was looking for. Have a guess which of these items was the one I was hoping for the most. Propulsion, pumps, support secondaries, AAA with heavy damage. Main spotter, main radar destroyed. If you said I was looking for pumps, then you are correct. That's exactly what I was looking for. So we've basically half sunk the Temera already. That's what's happened here. We've basically half done it already. If the pumps are damaged, then they're pretty much gone. Line with a secondary explosion, only one turret firing, and that's... it's kind of scary actually. Temera with 2 turrets still. That's close, that's close. Hood's turning. I'm guessing to avoid the lion. That's miles away in the middle of nowhere. No idea who they're aiming for there. Oh, Belusha, you are absorbing such a huge amount of punishment here. You're basically a punching bag here. I mean, if you think about it, none of the British ships are targeting anything other than the Belusha. I mean, yes, there have been instances where another ship was targeted, but the vast majority, everything minus a few salvos, was aimed at the Belusha. Really taking the punishment for the whole fleet, and well, as a heavy cruiser, you're not really designed to take punishment for an entire battle fleet. I'm guessing you're not. Or if you are, then the designers have done a lousy job by not giving you a lot of armour protection. Jervis moving in. Yep, 2 turrets firing again. Plunging fire. In the middle of nowhere. Good. Let's move the Berlichingen gun along. So, how are we doing here? Well, you're not doing very well, are you? I think then a few more salvos, well, a few. Yeah, probably a few, because the Lions are tough ships. A few more salvos should send the Temera under. Fire! Youch! That's very, very considerable damage that we've just caused there. We've blown apart the superstructure. How's the line doing? They'll pretty much get everything fixed soon. 13 was there. I'll go 12. 4. Fire! Go on, yes? Oof. Both battleships have been crippled. They're in really bad shape. Like, they just are. So 9.7 was a little bit short, so let's increase that to 10.1. Fire! Did they soak up everything? Wow, 8 out of 8. That's pretty good. Yeah, the hood's still slowing down. The Lutzow seems to be causing some level of damage. They're still on fire. Nothing's damaged. But they're slowing down, they're on fire. They must be taking at least a small level of punishment from the looks out. 17-7 good? Yeah, I think so. Fire! Yeah, that's not too bad, not too bad. Let's move the Leipzig along. You were firing at the Newcastle, where we finally scored a hit after 5 salvos. Nothing, empty for 4, and then on the 5th one we actually did something useful. I'll drop it by 2 again. Fire! Hopefully we score more hits. Yeah, looking good. Oh yes. Good. Good, good. Those are looking pretty good. If your target is exploding after your shells fall, that means you're doing something right. Drop it by a degree or so. Fire. Yeah, those are looking good. That's 3 hits. Z31, you will... maybe even go down to 2/3 speed perhaps? No, just keep it at full. Z32, you have 1 more airstrike left. Yeah, Temura is looking very poorly. How's Lion looking? I'm minded to go for the Temura again, simply because the Lion is only firing 3 16-inch guns ever, whereas the Temura has got, well, potentially 9. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do that. Maybe even counter it against the wind a bit. Right, here we go. Can we make it 3 out of 3? No. I'm afraid we can't. Oh, not good. Not good, not good. That was our 3 airstrikes. I believe... yeah, the British managed to get all their airstrikes away with ease, and for some reason we got one of ours shot down. Excuse me. Even though we've clearly damaged their AAA. No! Oh, that was close. That destroyer must be terrified. No! Oh no! Well, fireworks from the Blucher. Now what are they going to do? Oh, here we go. Oh! The Blucher has been sunk, providing a fireworks display as she goes under. Magazine detonation, unfortunately. I will check the damage to see what was, you know, damaged. And that's assuming we can catch the Blucher before she goes under. Newcastle's hurting with a secondary explosion. Oh, we can hardly see anything. Look, you can just about see the stern going under now. Come on, I want to see what damage was caused. Quick! Ugh, they're already going after the... that's the Hutton, I believe. Come on! I'm not going to catch it. I'm not going to catch it. Oh, no. It's too much. Oh, come on! I need to see what damage was caused. Alright, there we go, Blucher. Final damage. Oh my goodness. Completely massacred. Propulsion, pumps, B turret, both sets of torpedo tubes with heavy damage. Take a deep breath. Main spotter, forward spotter, main radar, forward radar, A turret and AAA destroyed. And she's gone, unfortunately. Well, they've got one thing right. Ships don't hang around when you detonate their magazines. That's one thing that they don't do. And now the Berlichingen gun is exposed. We're going to have to ask this destroyer to really hurry up then and pick up the pace, and hopefully she can possibly cover somewhat. 12.1 was right there. I'd say maybe half a degree. Fire! Looking good. Right in the turret. Good. Hutton's covered, but she's getting hit. But that's, you know, that's fine. Continue as we are. Fire! We don't want to get hit even more. Oh, that must have hurt. It's two big explosions. 10.1 was good. I'm tempted to go for 10.1 again. Maybe 10 exactly this time. Fine, 10.1. Fire. Not quite enough to sink the... Which one was that? It was the... It's the Berwick. It's not quite enough to sink the Berwick, that last salvo. Ooh, excuse me. 17.7. What we did last time. So if we take that down to about 17... Fire! We should score some hits again. Yes. Good. That was 2 hits, I believe. Yeah, Leipzig, you carry on as you are currently. Have a look at the Newcastle. So even though there was a secondary explosion and there's 2 fires raging on board now, we haven't actually hit anything important. In theory. Of course, in practice, if you've got a fire raging on your ship, fire! You probably have got some damaged things that are at the same time important. So 2 hits. Southampton with any damage or no damage? No damage at all. But hits have been scored, so that's why they're a little bit slower than you'd expect for a light cruiser. Yeah, I'll go with high 17s. Yeah, go on. Fire. 17.7. Good. Yep, well, very much firing away. Right, you! Flank! Hurry up! Quick! Yeah, Z-32 pretty much no action now because there are no more aircraft to be used. I can just check the Temerez damage, but that's pretty much all we can do. Not much has changed. As for the line, we got yeah, line propulsion, main spotter, heavy damage, main radar, light damage, and then B turret, Y turret, AAA destroyed. But overall, not much has changed on both battleships. So hold fire on Z-32. Z-33, I'll get you up to full. Make some smoke. Lion with 1 turret unsuccessfully attempts to fire at the Hutton. Temerai with 1 turret as well, again unsuccessfully attempts to fire at the Hutton. Hood fires unsuccessfully at the Hutton. And that's pretty much it in terms of big guns. And the Barracks firing at the Admiral Hipper. Cumberland snaking her way closer to the German fleet. Shells go long, I'm assuming. Oh! Oh! Oh, still not quite there. I thought we'd be seeing a broadside from the Newcastle. Not quite. Not quite. Nope, Southampton not in a position to fire a broadside. Shells fall short. Jackal. None. Jaguar. No action. Jervis. None. Oh, interesting. I wasn't expecting that. But that's fine. You know, that's fine. So, how were we last time? Last time we were actually pretty good. 11-5. I think we will drop that just a tiny bit. Hopefully to take out the A turret, perhaps. Fire! Perfect. That's exactly what I intended. Hutton. Yeah, let's have a look in here. 12-2 was right there. I'll go 12-2 again. Fire! And there goes the Lion. What is the final damage on the Lion? Let's take a quick look. Propulsion, pumps, port secondaries with heavy damage, main spotter light damage, B turret, Y turret, AAA destroyed. Well, we did it. Let's move the Admiral Hipper along now. The Admiral Hipper is firing at the smoke. Or the Berwick. Were those long? A tiny bit, but by that amount. Go about 9.5. Fire! That's one of the turrets destroyed, the B turret. Take a look at the hood. Steering light damage on the hood. And we can just about see the remnants of the Lion sinking here. I mean, with damaged pumps, like I said, you're basically half sunk already. And I do genuinely mean that. If the pumps are damaged, it's the one thing you do not want damaged, I would say. You said to me, look, any ship you take into battle, you can have one thing, have protected so that it'll never be damaged. I'd pick pumps in a heartbeat. There goes the Lion. But anyway, we still have the hood to deal with, and the Temeraire. So our work is far from complete here. Although I do believe that we're very much winning it now. Fire! They've sunk the Blucher, we've sunk the Lion. Good. Good. Those were good. That was 2 hits. So they've sunk one of my heavy cruisers and I've sunk one of their battleships. So, needless to say, I think tide is very much now in my favour. Fire! Doesn't mean we've won yet. Doesn't mean that... I'm not claiming victory here. I'm just saying that right now the situation is more favourable towards me. Of course, 5 minutes later I could be saying the exact opposite. I could be saying that, oh no, they've picked up a magazine destination and, you know, here I am in an unfavourable position. Fire. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but, you know, I'm just saying that's a possibility. Possibility that happens. Let's turn a teensy-weensy bit with the Z-31 just to avoid a collision. I overcooked that one. Yeah, Z-32, you've got no more airstrikes to launch, and I don't want you weaving in amongst all these ships, simply because it's just too difficult, I think. And if you get it wrong with just one of them, that's it. Tamara none. So now the Hood is their most powerful ship. Too far away to cause damage, I think. Eric with one remaining turret now. Again, I think that's too far away to cause damage. Cumberland. No! With possible damage to radars and spotters there on the Hutton. Oh, pumps on the Newcastle. Possibly, we'll have a look. Southampton. Oh, sets of fire on the Hutton. Excuse me. What is this? What is this? How can a light cruiser set a fire on a X-39 class battleship? I mean, forget that. How can any light cruiser set a fire on any battleship? Well, there you go. You sink some and you get set on fire some. So their turret is damaged. Destroyed, sorry. Oh yes, I remember now, yes. Their only remaining operational turret is at the back of the ship. So they're pretty much gone in terms of firing capability. Let's just go 11-2 and hopefully this will finish them off. High explosive shells. Fire! They've just taken 7 shells. 7 16-inch shells. And they're still afloat. Right, Hutton! Just remembered. Damage. No damage. Right, you have sunk your target. So now you can go for the Hood. Help the Lutzow out a little bit. So number 2 was 13.9 and number 3 was 13. Let's go up to 13 then. Fire! Help the Lutzow out a little bit more. There we go. That must hurt, surely. Slight turn with the Admiral Hipper. Now you still haven't sunk the Berwick, although you're pretty close to doing so. That's about 9-4. 9-3. Fire! No! 9-4 would have done it! Oh, I should have been a little bit more stubborn with myself on that one. 16-1 was good. I mean, we keep getting these consistent hits, and yet we're sort of, you know, still struggling. Fire! Go on, yes. Good, it's 4 hits. Newcastle, have you got damaged pumps? No. So why are you listing so badly? You must have, they're lying to me. They're lying to me. Yeah, we've not got damaged pumps. We do have damaged pumps. But we're not going to tell them. I'm not sure you can do that. Fire! Well, maybe we'll damage them on this salvo. Nope, we've gone back to straddling the target. Although maybe that'll set something off. I don't know. I don't think it will. Fire! Yes! Yeah, that's not bad at all. One more, I'd say, at flank, and then we'll consider where we're at. You move forward. And you go go forward at full. Nope. Hood still firing with 2 turrets. Ouch! That's 1 hit and possible underwater damage there. Not good. Beric fires and misses. Cumberland. 2 turrets fire and they fall long. The shells fall long. Newcastle. 2 turrets fire. 6 shells fall long. Southampton firing, same as Newcastle. Again. 2 turrets fire, 6 shells fall short. Jackal has opened up with a broadside. A 6 shell broadside falls short. Jaguar. None. And Jervis fires her 2 front turrets. 4 3.7 inch shells fall short of their presumed target. Right, we'll have Berlusconi going to continue to fire on the Temeraire, and yeah, we'll have the Hutton fire at the hood. Fire! That was 4 hits, I believe. Temeraire is proving to be a tough opponent. Was right there. If we drop it by about half a degree. Fire! Go on. Alright, good. We've caused an explosion. Now this time with the Admiral Hippo we were a little bit short. Yes. Beat out destroyed and AAA destroyed. So in reality the Beric looks in worse shape than she actually is. Fire! Send her under. Just not this time. Propulsion damaged? No. Steering damaged heavily. Main spotter, main radar and AAA destroyed. Again, just keep firing away. Fire. Score some hits and hope they hit something important. It's close to the turrets. Maybe we've damaged 1 or 2 of them. Unlikely, but you know, I can dream. I can pretend that it may or may not happen. Fire! Those look good. Yes! We don't just straddle the targets around here, we actually, hit them. AAA with light damage on the Southampton. These ships are holding up very well. They're saying 14.8, I think that's a bit too much. I will drop it. But I'll drop it to 15.7. Fire! Not dropping it that much. Yeah. Oh, good ones. Those were good hits. Z31. You can... what can you do? Go on, one more at flank. With smoke, of course. Yeah, I'll have flank with a side of smoke, please. Probably not as funny as I made it out to be, but, maybe 1 or 2 of you did find it at least somewhat funny. Right. Temeraire none. Oh. Battered and bruised. 1 of the turrets is damaged on the hood. And that was a good time to damage one of the turrets because they've just scored a hit on the Hudson. Oh, Beric with a broadside. Oh, that's not very nice. Poured well, not 8, but 6 shells into the Admiral Hipper. Well, very nasty of them to do that. There will be consequences. There will be consequences. Appalling behaviour like that will be punished. Southampton with 1 hit. Oddly Hutton. Jackal with no hit. Jaguar making all sorts of manoeuvres, but no firing. Jervis fires 2 front turrets. The shells fall short. Berlichingen gun. Yeah, just keep firing at 11-2. Fire! They have to sink eventually. There goes the Temeraire. Let's quickly hop over to see the damage. Oh wow. Gee. The aft spotter, aft radar and starboard secondaries were the only things not to have been damaged. Everything else was damaged or destroyed. So, Temeraire. Final damage upon sinking. Propulsion, pumps, white turret, port secondaries with heavy damage. Steering light damage. Main spotter, main radar, A turret, B turret, AAA destroyed. And she is sinking stubbornly. Doesn't want to go under. Well, it's gallant of them to do that. Hood, meanwhile, with a considerable amount of damage as well. Steering and forward spotter with heavy damage. Main spotter, main radar, AAA destroyed. Forward radar light damage, B turret light damage. But we're not done yet. We will continue to fire and hopefully score good hits. Fire! That was a good salvo. We've blown the superstructure up. Ouch! Hi, hello. Hello. Bye-bye. Admiral Hipper pumps and AAA with heavy damage. Oh, not good at all, that. That's so rude of you. And your pumps aren't even damaged. It's just your propulsion with light damage. Right, as a result of that, I'm going to slow you down considerably. I'd like to think the game will reflect my attempts to keep the Admiral Hipper afloat for as long as possible by slowing her down. Fire! Nope. Still nothing. Right. 14-7 was good. Yeah, let's go down to about 14-1. Fire! Yes. Not too bad, I guess. Newcastle, your propulsion is lightly damaged, but your pumps and starboard torpedo tubes are heavily damaged. Good, that means you're halfway sunk already. Oh, we can't see where to shoot. My guess will be somewhere in the 22 range. I'll go about 22.6. Fire! Looking good. Yeah, that's good. Let's move the Nuremberg along. 15-7 was right there. Any damage on the Southampton? Yes, pumps heavy damage, AAA light damage. Good. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. Right. Yeah, I'd say a teensy-weensy bit. 15-5. Fire! Yes! Oh yes! Great. was 6 hits. 6 shells hitting that target. I think it was. Alright, maybe slow you down to full. It'll take you a while to slow down from flank to full. You move along. Done a good job with the airstrikes. Oop, excuse me. And zooming on, slow down just a bit. In fact, a lot. You're getting too ahead of yourself. You're not protecting the Hutton properly anymore. None! The Hood has no operational guns. The Berwick is an absolute menace. You're a bully. You're a bully, Berwick. That's what you are. Cumberland gallantly firing at the Hutton and scoring several hits. You see, these smaller ships, what they're doing with their hits here is they're making life hell for the crew. There is absolutely no way a light cruiser or even a heavy cruiser, ouch, will sink a battleship with 6 or 8 inch shells. However, they will rip to shreds any crew members that are in the wrong place at the wrong time. So even though the ship looks alright, doesn't mean that the crew agrees. Right, what's their heaviest ship now? It's the Hood, isn't it? Number 1 was at 12.1, so if I go up to about 13.5-ish, I'll try the high 13s. Fire! Long! Long! That's what those were. Those were long! Yeah, 11.9 was good. There's damage on the Hood, isn't there? Oh yes. There is. There is considerable damage. Steering forward spots a beater at heavy damage, main spotter main radar AAA, destroyed forward radar 8 at light damage. Well, not if we have anything to say about it. What we will want to do now is damage them some more. Fire! Maybe even sink them, perhaps. Not like that, not if we score 1 hit. Ouch! So AAA is now destroyed, pumps are still heavily damaged. You're a bully! You're a bully, Berwick. Berwick the bully. That's what you are. Mind you, I say that as I've proceeded to do bad things to the Berwick as well. Fire! We're pouring in shells into the Berwick, and the Berwick's just saying, nope. I don't accept that, and for that reason I'm going to stay right where I am. Your shells have no power here. Fire! Or at least that's how it feels. And I'm firing ahead of the target. I'm giving them too much credit in terms of their speed. Newcastle, propulsion pumps, starboard torpedo tubes with heavy damage. Let's damage some more things, or maybe even sink the Newcastle. 22.9, that's going to go up. I'm going to do the opposite and go down to 23 point... I'll go 22.3. Fire! Yes! Good. These are on a slight collision course. I'll turn the Nuremberg ever so slightly to port Southampton. Pumps, main spotter, main radar, heavy damage, AAA destroyed. How are we looking in terms of shooting? Pretty good, I'd say. I might even lower it down to 15-4. Fire. Yes. Southampton is sinking. Final damage upon sinking. It's pretty much the same as, well, it's exactly the same as last time. Pumps, main spotter, main radar, heavy damage, AAA destroyed. Alright, let's press on. What's damaged here, if anything? AAA light damage. Right. Let's carry on as we were. Z32, you just carry on as you are as well. Z33. Oh yeah, you need to hurry up. Actually, I've just realised. You're protecting the Hutton, not the Revolution gun. Hood with one turret firing. 2 15-inch shells fall long. Beric the bully just has to clip the Admiral with that one shell. Cumberland with a broadside, making life for the crew of the Hutton living hell. Newcastle misses. Jackal with a broadside. Plunging fire, but the plunging fire, yeah, is accurate. 4 hits scored on one of the light cruisers. Jaguar with none. Jervis. Broadside away at the Z31. Oh, they've hit 2 ships at once. I guess that's somewhat of an achievement in a way. Right, the Tamara is gone, so now you're just aiming for the hood. 13-7 was horrible, so let's drop that right down to 11-8. Fire! Not quite as horrible as last time, is what I'll say to that. We're still within the smoke screen. Just about. Just about. So those were actually a little bit short, so let's increase that to 11.5. Fire! Ah, yes. Whoa! Was that a magazine detonation? I suppose it could have been, possibly. If it was, then that's very ironic that the hood sinks with a magazine detonation, because that's exactly what happened in real life. Final damage upon sinking. Steering forward spotter, B turret with light damage. Main spotter, main radar destroyed. Yeah, it's pretty much downhill from this point on. Hide. Beric the bully. Oh, you need to sink. I'll send high explosives this time. Fire. Nope. High explosives don't work either, it seems. Alright. Oh. Guys, you might want to get inside, because Lutzow will be firing soon. Crew of the Nuremberg, I don't want you to go deaf. So let's have a look. We've got the Cumberland that we can fire at, we've got the Beric that we can fire at. We can fire at one of the lighter ships. I think we'll go for the Cumberland. Suggested elevation of 11.1. Fire! Oh yes. Oh, I say. Good shooting. Good shooting. How are you doing? Same as always. Not same as always, same as last time I guess. So 22.3 was actually a little bit long. Let's drop that down to 21.3. Fire! Looking good. Good. We've blown up the superstructure and we've sunk them! The Newcastle couldn't sustain that punishment and is now sinking as a result. Final damage upon sinking, propulsion pumps and starboard torpedo tubes with heavy damage. Well, if you can't control your flooding, then that's what happens. Excuse me. So that means the Nuremberg has no target. Oh wait, never mind. Cumberland it is. So let's just have a look. I would say probably about, what was number 2? 69. Yeah, go on, let's do 69 then. No, 69. Fine, 68. Fire! Yeah, that's 2 hits. Now then, Z31, you're actually going to be protecting the... well, you're not really protecting anyone at this point. Yeah, because even... yeah. Fine, you can protect the Admiral Hipper as best as you can. But the rest of the destroyers, or at least, I believe it's the Z31, no, Z33, you can stop making a smoke screen. Yeah, you can stop. It's fine. There's no threat anymore that we need to make a smoke screen to protect from. So 1 hit on the Admiral Hipper. Cumberland. Broadside away. 2 hits scored on the Admiral Hipper. Jackal. A broadside away despite sort of turning away a little bit. But the shells all fall short. But they're close. Jaguar. Chooses to fire on this turn with a broadside. And the shells fall right in the middle of the ocean where there are no ships. Jervis with the broadside. Shells fall short, I'm guessing. Right, Revolution gun, you have no target. Do you know what then? Listen here, Barrick, if you're so smart, why don't you taste some 16-inch shells from the Hutton? We'll see if you're still going to be so cheerful after that. I'm going to go about 10-7. Fire! Hutton has got no target as well now. So let's see. I guess the Hutton can just finish off the destroyers. Number 6 is right here. 11.5. So if I say about 11.3, 11.2. High explosive shells this time. Fire! .1 was right there. Should we go 10-1 again? I'll go 9-9 this time maybe. Actually, could we not torpedo them perhaps? Are we not too far away? Oh, the torpedo launchers are damaged, aren't they? Ah. Oh well. Fire! 18 shells it is. Well, hey! The barrack is sinking. Good. How's the Cumberland doing? Ooh, propulsion, pumps, main spotter, main radar, AAA, all with heavy damage. Let's just check the Cumberland's damage on sinking. B turret AAA destroyed. And sinking stubbornly. Teensy weensy turn from the looks out, just to make sure that there's no collisions. Jervis? That was number 5. 13.6. I'll go 13.5. Fire! No, we didn't lower it high enough. Leipzig. Yeah, you go for one of the destroyers as well. You go for the Jaguar, perhaps. 18.3 is suggested. Do I agree with 18.3? Well, it doesn't matter because I don't have any guesses myself. Very well, we'll go with 18.3. Fire! Not bad at all, that's pretty good. Nuremberg has no target. Could we not go for the Cumberland perhaps? Yeah, we might as well, seeing as that's what we were roughly firing at. Number 1 was 16.9, so that's what we'll go for. Oh, we'll go with that then. Fire! One hit? Yes, that's one hit. You're providing a smoke screen for the Admiral Hipper still. The rest of you can just move along. Still going for the Admiral Hipper. Ouch. Well, I mean you would do, wouldn't you, I guess, at this point. Has the Jackal been hit? I think it has been. Those two 16-inch shells have caused some level of damage. Jaguar with a broadside. I don't know if those shells were long or short. I'm not too sure. Jervis with a broadside. Short, I'm guessing. At least those ones were anyway. Slight turn to port just to make sure all those guns are pointing in the correct direction. What were we firing at last time? Was it the Jackal? I think it may have been, yes. We've damaged their propulsion lightly. 8 turret and 4 torpedo tubes heavy damage, AAA destroyed. Right, so I'm a bit confused. Are they going to go up from this? Fine, I'll go up a bit. Fire! Yes. I've got to sink them, right? No. It hasn't. Oh, you were going for the Jackal, weren't you? Ah, of course. Well, now more things have been damaged. Propulsion, steering, pumps, 8 turret, 4 torpedo tubes, ASW heavy damage, AAA destroyed. Yeah, same elevation I guess, maybe a little bit less. Fire! So the Jackal has been sunk. Yeah, this is the final damage upon sinking. Propulsion, steering, pumps, 8 turret forward British troops, ASW, heavy damage, AAA destroyed. And the Jackal has sunk perfectly horizontally, pretty much. It's quite a rare moment, that doesn't usually happen. Admiral Hipper, you will now go for the Cumberland. .5 is suggested. Do I agree? Not really, I think a little bit less. Let's go 9.0 exactly. Fire! Perfect! So the Cumberland has been sunk. Let's quickly hop over and check. Final damage upon sinking for the Cumberland. Propulsion, pumps, AAA with heavy damage. Main spotter, main radar, light damage. There are only 2 destroyers left to sink and then we've won this. Right, I've got absolutely no idea what to do. Number 6 over here for 13.5. Oh, we'll go for the Jaguar then. 13.5 is close to the Jaguar. Fire! Go on! Oh, close. Possible underwater damage. .3 was a bit long, they're saying. They're saying 16.1. I'll go probably... Excuse me, 17.4. Fire! Go on, yes, yes, yes. Good. Good, that's good. Nuremberg, have you got a target? No. No, you have not. Is there any point? No, we might as well. 20.1. If we didn't get any indications from the spotters, I would have said no, there's no point, but seeing as we do have some data, then, well, we might as well. Keep making smoke for the Admiral Hipper, even though she's going to be scuttled at the end, probably. I'm doing it on the off chance that she isn't. You know, just in case. You never know. Never condemn your ship like that to, you know, to a bad fate. Just, you know, even if you think there's no chance, try and hold on to it for as long as you can. So it's just 2 destroyers left, the Jervis and the Jaguar. Move the Berlichingen gun forward. Again, no targets. Let's go for the Jervis, I think. So the difference between these two was... Oh, the Jaguar's gone. Is this the Jaguar? Yes. Final damage upon sinking for the Jaguar. Propulsion, light damage. Pumps and 4 British troops, heavy damage. AAA destroyed. Right, so it's all going to be on the Jervis now, whether I like it or not. Is Jervis undamaged? I believe, yeah, she is undamaged. Well, not for long she isn't. Anyway, as I was saying, this is a difference of 0.4. So if I go down another 0.4 from there, that should be a direct hit. Fire! Well, it was a hit, alright. Oh, and she's sinking. Let's take a look. Final damage upon sinking for the Jervis. Pumps, sonar, 4 torpedo tubes, heavy damage, AAA destroyed. And that is pretty much, that's it, we've done it. Interesting. Alright, well, let's head back to the one who took the punishment, alongside her sister ship. Let's see the action report. Oh! Well, there are some things I want to discuss, but anyway, deep breath. On the British side, the battleships Lion and Temora were sunk for 42,500 tons each. The battlecruiser Hood was sunk for 47,000 tons. The heavy cruisers Berwick and Cumberland were sunk for 10,500 tons each. The light cruisers Newcastle and Southampton were sunk for 12,000 tons each. And the destroyers Jackal, Jaguar and Jervis were sunk for 1,690 tons each. On the German side, the battleship Berlichingen received light damage, the battleship Hutton received medium damage, the heavy cruiser Admiral Hipper received heavy damage but survived. She survived. Never condemn your ship to a fate when there's even a sliver of possibility that she could survive, because that's what you end up with. But unfortunately the heavy cruiser Blucher was sunk for 16,000 tons. The heavy cruiser or pocket battleship Lutzow was undamaged. The light cruiser Leipzig received no damage. The light cruiser Nürnberg received light damage. The destroyer Z-31 received medium damage. The destroyer Z-32 received no damage. And the destroyer Z-33 received light damage. A score of 166,070. I do believe this video was shorter than my previous one, which I guess is a good thing if you don't have 2.5 hours to watch a video. But anyway, that'll be all from Admiral Playerovski for this video. That'll be it for this mini welcome back after a long absence 2-part series. I hope you enjoyed both of them. Hope you found them somewhat entertaining. I will be doing... The plan now is I received a suggestion from someone, so I'll try and do some research for that, and then if it's possible to recreate the battle here in Atlantic Fleet, I'll do it. If after my research I decide that there isn't really a way to do it, I will move on to what I had originally planned to start 6 months ago, before my long and unwilling absence. But anyway, stay tuned, I'm back, I'm not going anywhere, so I hope you'll stay with me as well. Thank you for watching this video, I hope to see you in my next video, and bye bye for now.